Huawei back in the spotlight yet again. Just 2 days after US President Donald Trump blacklisted the Chinese company, the US Commerce Department says it could temporarily scale back on its restrictions. It comes after mounting pressure from some of Huawei's main suppliers, such as American tech firms Qualcomm, Intel, and Microsoft. Meanwhile, French President Emmanuel Macron said it would be imprudent to ignore Huawei.
La Chine, elle crée un modèle de tech qui est très puissant.
China creates a technology model that's very powerful. It has more than 1 billion in the domestic market. It's increasing its impact all over the world.
Meanwhile, Jochen Hormann, president of German Federal Network Agency, said he doesn't want to exclude Huawei from Germany's 5G network build. He said he had time for any company that met the country's requirements. China had welcomed the international support for Huawei and urged all nations to avoid being coerced by the actions of another.
那么在全球化的今天 5G 的开发、利用与合作
Against the backdrop of globalization, building 5G networks requires global cooperation. We encourage more countries to make their own decisions based on facts.
Much of Huawei's focus is on telecoms infrastructure equipment and high-end phones. About a quarter of its bill of materials is related to semiconductors. Trump's blacklisting was seen by many as an attempt to disrupt Huawei's supply chain, thereby delaying China's rollout of 5G and even adding more complexity to their ongoing trade talks. However, Huawei says it's been preparing for such a scenario. Its fabless chip subsidiary HiSilicon designs the all-important chipsets, while other critical parts can be sourced from Europe. This very new, highly sophisticated technology is still in its very early stage of implementation. Many countries are still deciding what role, if any, Huawei can play. CGTN